Notorious. Well known for something bad or unfavorable. The city was notorious for its high crime rates. Cash. Physical currency, to exchange for money. She paid for the groceries with cash. Valid. Legally or logically sound, acceptable. Make sure your passport is valid before traveling. Enrich. Improve in quality or value, make richer. Reading books can enrich your knowledge. Tab. Small piece of paper label. He opened another tab in his browser. Equation. Mathematical expression of equality, balance. Solving equations is part of algebra. Miracle. Extraordinary event, wonder. Surviving the crash was nothing short of a miracle. Worthy. Deserving of, having merit or value. He is a worthy candidate for the scholarship. Irrigation. Supplying water to crops or land. Farmers rely on irrigation to grow crops. Chief. Main, leading, highest in rank. The chief executive officer oversees the company. Remedy. Solution, treatment for a problem. Drinking plenty of water is a remedy for dehydration. Accelerate. Speed up, increase in rate. The car began to accelerate down the highway. Thoughtful. Considerate, showing careful consideration. She left a thoughtful note for her friend. Brunt. Main impactor force. The brunt of the storm hit the coastal areas. Prominence. State of being important or famous. His prominence in the industry led to many opportunities. Compass. Navigational tool, range or extent. She carried a compass on her hiking trip. Inaugurate. Commence, formally begin or introduce. The president will inaugurate the new library. Suppress. Prevent or inhibit, restrain. The government tried to suppress the rebellion. Perpetuate. Continue indefinitely, preserve. His actions perpetuate the cycle of violence. Configuration. Arrangement, form or structure. The new software allows for easy configuration. Replenish. Refill, restore to fullness. We need to replenish our water supply. Encompass. Include, surround or envelop. The report will encompass all aspects of the project. Camouflage. Disguise, hide or blend into surroundings. The soldiers used camouflage to evade detection. Encapsulate. Encapsulate, summarize or enclose. The report will encapsulate the findings of the study. Reinvigorate. Renew with energy or vitality. Exercise can reinvigorate both body and mind. Repatriate. Send back to one's own country. The embassy helped repatriate stranded citizens. Tensile. Capable of being stretched, flexible. The material has high tensile strength. Solidify. Make solid or strong, reinforce. Their friendship solidified after years of trust. Propagate. Spread, multiply or reproduce. Social media helps propagate information quickly. Germinate. Begin to grow, sprout. Seeds need moisture and warmth to germinate. Unbeatable. Impossible to defeat or surpass. Their team is unbeatable in the competition. Accredit. Authorize. Give official recognition to. The university accredits several online programs. Disorientate. Confuse. Cause to lose sense of direction. The maze disorientated the participants. Slumber. Sleep. Rest peacefully. After a long day, she fell into a deep slumber. Sufficient. Enough. Adequate for the purpose. She had a sufficient amount of food for the party. Antiquity. Ancient times. Historical period. The museum exhibits artifacts from antiquity. Pretend. Act as if something is true. Simulate. Children often pretend to be superheroes. Dominant. Having power or control. Prevailing. The dominant species in the forest is the oak tree. Privacy. State of being private. Confidentiality. He valued his privacy and avoided social media. Pilot. Person who operates aircraft. To guide. The pilot flew the plane safely to its destination. Advance. Move forward. Progress. Payment made beforehand. The army advanced towards the enemy territory. Efficiency. Effectiveness. Ability to produce desired results. The new machine improved efficiency in production. Drainage. System of removing excess water. Proper drainage prevents flooding in urban areas. Credible. Believable. Trustworthy. Her story seemed credible to the investigators. Elaborate. Detailed. Intricate. To explain in detail. The artist created an elaborate sculpture. Consult. Seek advice or information. Discuss. Before making a decision, he consulted his friends. Fare. Price of transportation, progress or outcome. The taxi fare was higher than expected. Foundation. Basis, groundwork, establishment. Education forms the foundation of a successful society. Principal. Main, leading, head of a school. The principal welcomed the students on the first day. Collection. Gathering of items, accumulation. She had an extensive collection of rare coins. Comparatively. In comparison with something else. The new car was comparatively faster than the old one. Victim. Person harmed or affected by something. The victim of the accident suffered minor injuries. Aisle. Passage between rows of seats. Pathway. They walked down the aisle of the church. Lime. Type of fruit. Calcium-rich mineral. She squeezed lime juice into her water. Scan. Examine closely. Glance through quickly. The doctor will scan the X-ray for abnormalities. Sculpture. Three-dimensional art form, to create sculptures. The museum displayed ancient Greek sculptures. Rigorous. Strict, demanding, thorough. The training program was rigorous but effective. Fragment. Small part broken off. Incomplete piece. She found a fragment of pottery in the soil. Audio. Related to sound, able to be heard. The audio quality of the recording was excellent. Landmark. Significant or recognizable feature, milestone. The Eiffel Tower is a famous Parisian landmark. Biography. Story of someone's life, life history. She read a biography of Winston Churchill. Dubious. Doubtful, questionable, uncertain. The company's financial status was dubious. Boulder. Large rock, stone. A boulder blocked the path of the mountain. Drill. Tool used for boring holes, to train or practice. They used a drill to hand the shells. Batch. Group of items produced together, quantity. The baker made a fresh batch of cookies. Camel. Large desert-dwelling mammal. Camels are well adapted to arid climates. Shell. Outer covering, ammunition casing, to remove the shell. She collected seashells on the beach. Triangle. Geometric shape with 3 sides, musical instrument. The flag had a red triangle on it. Subsidy. Financial aid, grant, assistance. The government provided subsidies to farmers. Contrived. Artificial, deliberately created, unnatural. The plot of the movie seemed contrived. Multiply. Increase in number or quantity. Reproduce. The bacteria will multiply rapidly in warm conditions. Joint. Connection, part where two things meet, shared. They repaired the joint where the pipes were leaking. Spray. Fine particles of liquid, to disperse in fine droplets. She used a spray to water the plants. Meanwhile. During the same time, in the interim. He prepared dinner. Meanwhile, she set the table. Force. Power, strength, to compel or make someone do something. The police used force to control the crowd.
Daily Chat English, your English learning companion.